my sister is played by the ridiculously funny Tracee Ellis Ross. Not only funny, but open and earnest and just um, uh, unpredictable performer. Just wonderful, wonderful time playing opposite her. And she's been at home, kind of caretaking of the mother, while I have been on the other side of the country along with my brother, played by Sterling K. Brown, who, like Tracee, my sister, is also just a stunning, stunning actor who brings just, uh, unpredictability as well, and humor, but strength and just a wonderful foil to my character, who is kind of not like so warm and cozy with either of his siblings. Well, John Ortiz plays Arthur, Monk's, my character's agent. And John, I've known for yeah, almost as long as I was in New York. I think John's a theater actor from New York, as am I, and I don't think we've ever done a play together. I think we might have been in a movie together, but him on the other side of the story somewhere, I think. But anyway, this is the first time that we've had the opportunity to work opposite one another. I really can't believe I'm saying that because, we've crossed paths, so often in other ways. But man, I was so excited when I heard that John was going to do this because I knew we would play together well. I just had, having not worked with him, had seen his work obviously, and just had a sense of what type of collaborator he would be, and we just got in there and we just like just made the most of what was on the page, and just had we understood we had similar processes, and we just went at it and had a ball and just tried to make their relationship and the story of what they were doing as real and ridiculous as we possibly could. It's a story about our world. It's a story about the life out on the sidewalk, or in the in where other people gather, and how they gather and how they interact. It's a story about us, and so I think it's going to be really gratifying for people to gather in a theater and watch this. I think the lobby, once the screen goes dark, the lobby will be filled with conversation about this film, and how the film relates to the lives of those who just viewed it. It's I mean, that owes itself, I think, to the brilliance of Percival Everett, whose novel this is based on. He's a really sharp observer of the times, and in a sharp mind, and writer, and so he's packed a lot of information into his novel, which I hope we translated onto film. Stag R. Lee is the pseudonym that Monk chooses. Stagger Lee, which has all the implications of that kind of street cred, historical street cred, and he's a character that he creates on a whim. Again, half jokingly, doesn't really think that he's going to have to embody this character, and ultimately, at times, he does embody the character, and in fact, the character kind of comes to embody him and consume him. Uh, and the character is he is the he's a fantasy. He's a fantasy boogeyman turned uh, commodity for a certain person, certain type of person. So Monk creates him as a type of bait that he knows will be swallowed whole by certain elements of at least the publishing world and society. But ultimately, I think Monk doesn't realize that he might himself be swallowed too. He's just got something innately that has served him very well here. And obviously he's got a clear vision for this film because he adapted the novel, and he's combed through it, and he knows it. He knows every corner of it, every hidden room within the script, and he's just he's been super, super clear about what he wants to do, and he's also been really very smart in inviting a group of creative people to the room who could help him realize the vision. Just a great ensemble, not just in front of the camera, but behind the camera as well. So yeah, he seems to have an idea about what he's doing, right out of the gate here. It's been pretty impressive. Yeah, been a great collaboration. And for me, working on these things, you can have a great script, you can have, a great cast, you can have, all the money in the world, but, if the collaboration isn't there, if the quality of, of the partnership isn't, isn't top notch, you have nothing. It's all about the collaboration. And it's been a really wonderful one working on this.